Well, hello, Dentist. Angus Pryor here, creator of the Dental Profit System and #1 Amazon best-selling author, bringing you today's Marketing Monday, the weekly show designed to boost the marketing at your dental practice. Now, look, I realise this is not the case for everybody who's watching this, but for a lot of people around the world, I want to say Happy Father's Day, because yesterday in Australia it was Happy Father's Day. Hey, thank you, David, for the thumbs up. And by the way, as always, if you wouldn't mind, please type in a 1 if you're watching this live and type in a 2 if you're watching this after the event. So, look, Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Can I tell you something funny? I've been doing Marketing Monday for about 2 years now, I think maybe longer. And one of the gifts from my family for Father's Day, which I thought was rather amusing, is that they made a parody of Marketing Monday. Now, I haven't figured out the technology to show you how to do this here. Maybe I'll post it on my Facebook page. But they literally gave me a video for Father's Day, where they've got my son copying my words, copying my mannerisms and all that stuff. Anyway, I thought it was quite funny. And hello to everyone who's joining in. If you wouldn't mind, type in a 1, because I can see you here live. And for those of you watching it afterwards, type in a 2. Now, the topic for today is, are you making it hard for your new clients to deal with you? And need to tell you a little story. My wife was traveling for work last week, and she came back home. Thank you for the thumbs up. Oh, it's fantastic. And she goes, "Look, I got my rings cleaned." And I said, "Oh, really?" And she said, "Yeah, there was a jeweler somewhere nearby where they were offering free ring cleaning." And of course, me, the marketer, I'm thinking about that. I'm going, okay, so why are they doing that? Well, I guess they've done their numbers. They figured out that if you invite 100 people in to get free ring cleaning, that perhaps, I don't know, 10 or 20 of them might end up buying something, or if not this time, then next time. The other thing that they're doing is they're making it easy for you to step that kind of hurdle from being never dealt with you before to having dealt with you in some capacity. And of course, my mind then starts turning to, well, what does that mean for dentists? How do dentists get someone to go from having never dealt with you at all to having dealt with you for the first time in some capacity without necessarily having to spend hundreds of dollars or maybe even thousands? Now, some clients will do that. Some clients will just call up, make an appointment, and off they go. But how do we make it easier for those who've never dealt with us to do something with us and to build that know, like, and trust? Now, with that in mind, you've got the jewelers offering free cleaning for jewelry. You've got, and I reckon jewelers is not a bad match for dentists, and I'll explain why. The other one is you've got car repairers that will offer a free safety check. And I think it's the same deal. I mean, most of us, I'm assuming, perhaps take our car to be serviced a couple of times a year, maybe 3 times a year, and it's a bit like the frequency of dentists. Well, they've obviously figured out that if they offer a free safety check, that something will turn up in a certain portion of cases, and they say, well, look, we've done this free check and it's turned up these things. So anyway, that's setting the scene. And then I'm thinking, well, how do we do this in dentistry? Now, you wouldn't know it from the weather outside, but it's spring now in Australia, which is definitely my favorite time of the year. And I'm thinking, and springtime, of course, is time for lots of community events, fetes and the like. And I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool if dentists could offer the equivalent of the free safety check or free ring cleaning? So this is what we've come up with in our team. You've got, let's say you do a stand at a local fete or a community event or something, and you could say, would you like to find out your smile score? And you could have a little sheet printed out and they could fill in their details, and then you could give them a score out of 5, and it could be, how white are their teeth, how straight are they, how clean are they, what's their gum health, what's an overall rating. And I think the idea of a smile score is there because it's like, I mean, you look online, people love doing tests. They love finding out, stuff about them. So, oh, do you know what your smile score is? Oh, no, I don't. What is it? And if you could do that, I think probably you could do that in a setting like, a fete or a community event or something. And you wouldn't be engaging that sort of duty of care, but there's a really good chance there's a certain group of people who are going to end up having something that they need doing, and so that would be an easy in to invite them into the practice. Similarly, for anybody who gets 5 out of 5, you could give them a branded toothbrush or a sticker or whatever. So there's a lot of different ways of doing that. Anyway, I'm just thinking, let's make it easy for people to deal with your business for the first time. So our idea was you could by all means go to a fete or whatever and, give out some balloons and stuff, which is, okay, but I'd rather have a way you could engage with the people. So they go, when a dental issue comes, I've dealt with those guys, and by the way, they've given me a little piece of paper that shows me my smile score, and if I got 5 out of 5, well, maybe I'll get a free toothbrush or whatever. So that's kind of my idea for today, just to make it easy for your clients to take the first step from never dealt with you at all to actually having dealt with you for the first time. Thank you for the thumbs up. I'm absolutely blown away by those. I really appreciate your feedback and participation. But for me, Angus Pryor, signing off. See you next time on Marketing Monday.